Montserrat make up 40% of the vote in Liberia, Montserrat. But every party is there, every national, every tribe is in Montserrat. Montserrat is the capital. So you will find these things, it will always take place. In the most populated county, you see everybody rushing there. From there, you see people rushing to Nima. When you see people rushing to Bon County, they rushing to Lofa. That's how politics play. But I believe that you yourself, you have your right. Your vote will always be part of it. So don't. I'm from Maryland, but oh man, Maryland can do nothing. Yes, that's true. Maryland can vote 10 times. They can't make any of the people president. Even Nima cannot make their own people president. Even Monserrato cannot. So we must go all over and let you know that's the country we find ourselves in. So don't say we're not gonna, why you think I'm on Tap FM? Because I want you to listen to me. Why you think that D3 is relaying it? Because I want you to listen. Let's share. This is the Independent Minds for Better Liberia. Independent minds, you can be a seditious and still have an independent mind. You can be from UP, you have an independent mind. So that means nobody controlling you. You can tell the Liberian people what is what, the real truth, and that's what makes you to be an honest person. So let's open the line. Let's go to Mr. Kroma in Grand G there, ZWEDRU, and say what you want to say, Mr. Kroma, and then from there we can explain to them and let them make the call. For those of you I see Kia Radio just came up. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Good morning, and good morning to all of you this morning who are listening. Would like to say welcome. Uh, my name is Sheku Kuruma, and thank you for joining us this morning. This is the program Independence Mind. The general himself is the lead presenter, and we are only here to pick up calls and sometimes make our input because we all have our independent minds. Um, from what I know, it's not restrictive. You can come up with what you think for the betterment of our country, Liberia. Sometimes it might be very heated when it comes to argument on the show. Yesterday, we are finding a lasting solution to our country peace and stability. And thank God over the years, we are not fighting with guns, but we are doing what we call slow fighting with economic strife, political manipulation, or whatever it is. But look, let me say good morning once again and welcome to all of you. Those of you all the way there, D3 Radio and TV in Sano County, good morning. Welcome to this platform. We appreciate you for joining us, relaying the program, and we hope and pray that you will always be with us, always be with this program. So yes, I will activate the phone lines now. The numbers to put your calls on is 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. If you are out there and want to be a part of the program this morning, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. And just in case you like to be a part of the show, we'll put you through so that we will hear your thought on this platform. Good morning.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, Deacon.
Good morning to the program. So, my name is Peter Captain. You don't force by compared to do the right thing. I want you to bring up the speed. So, how many candidates are in the race so that we can know how to do our voting?
For 2029?
The name that he was calling, how many candidates that we are voting for now?
And Alex Cummings,
What I mean, like you
Musa
always call it news.
Ability.
Sometimes say Georgia is not there, you got coming, you got this. So who are any good news in calling now? I'm going to what I mean. So we know how we do our voting.
Okay. Go ahead, Chief.
Alex Cummings, Musa Ability,
You can please read.
Simeon Freeman, Tiawon Gonglo, and Clarence Moniba. Among these 5 candidates, Alex Cummings, Musa Ability, Tiawon Gonglo, Simeon Freeman, and Clarence Moniba, who to head the opposition against the UP Camps 2029. CDC is not part of it. WEA is not part of it. I'm asking who to head the coalition. If we should ask you who you think should head the coalition, and even if you want to suggest vice president, fine.
Please put the name. Please put the names in the comment section or the chat section. It will be okay. Then I'll be able to read it out. So he's asking this morning if there should be a coalition between opposition political party, excluding the CDC. You have Alex Cummings, you have Tiawon Gonglo, you have Musa Ability, you have Clarence Moduba. Who do you think should lead a coalition of opposition party that we're facing either the Unity Party or the CDC in 2029? I think that's the question, right, General? General, are you hearing me?
Yes, that's the question. That's the question.
Okay, good. So yes, don't forget Alex Cummings, Musa Ability, Tiawon Gonglo, Clarence Monuba. Who do you think should head the coalition? If there should be a coalition, and if possible, who do you think should be vice for that? Let's go to the line. Good morning.
Okay, thank you. This is retired captain again. Now the question is clear. So, if there should be a coalition, we will prefer Honorable Musa Ability going in line with Clarence Massacre, the second person. Then when you ask me if there will not be a coalition direct vote, then we cast our vote for Musa Ability. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Please share the number on the screen from Tap FM 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. D3 is asking for the numbers 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. If there should be a coalition today, who do you think should head the coalition? You have Alex Cummings, you have Musa Ability, you have Tiawon Gonglo, you have Clarence Monuba. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine. Your name, where you calling from?
This is William Krumah.
William Krumah?
Yes, sir.
You call from Bomi County?
No, I call from King Street.
All right, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, that is Musa Ability. For me, I think of Musa Ability.
Okay. You will take Musa Ability to head the coalition?
Yes, sir.
Okay, assisted by who?
Well, for me, I don't have any assistance. Only Musa Ability for me because he's the one for me, I trust.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. 0881 14 35 04 05. If there should be a coalition today, who exactly are you going to look at as the head? Naming the 4 people: Musa Belete, Alexander Benedict Cummings, Tiawon Ganglo, Clarence Monuba. We'll take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please be a little bit audible. Amplify your voice.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
Okay, I'm
You what?
recording from Panave.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, now you are making clear. If you ask CDC, I go for Hassan PDT.
Hassan Belete.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Good morning.
Good morning, CEO, Mr. Kumar. Go by the name Shakababi ZWEDRU. I call you from ZWEDRU Crumble Music Empire Studio.
Brady, welcome. Let's hear you.
I thank you so much for the recognition, CEO. Exactly, what I thought about is there should be a coalition today for the opposition, like the diaspora really talk about. Liberia need a new face. I think we need a mature new face. It's not just by electing somebody who do not have the technical know-how, and then the country will go back to chaos.
Brady, can we just get the person for now?
Yeah, I think for the person, for me, I would prefer Alexander Comey based on the maturity and exposure, out there. That's why we're trying to lay some basis. But however,
thank you very much. For now, you let your lead a basis that big. You let go straight to this and know exactly. Thank you very much. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Good morning.
Morning, I carry on.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Prince, and I'm calling from Kulaba Disco Hill.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I prefer Alexander Mix. Yeah, Alex.
Alexander Benedict Cummings. Thank you. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is April. We are calling from where we call the.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I prefer voting for Musa Hassan Belete.
Musa Hassan Belete.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Keep the calls coming. Let's hear you. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
My name is Tayeton. I put calling from CSP.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, for me, I prefer Tawla Gongo. Yeah. Alexander Cummings.
Alexander Cummings and Tiawon Ganglo. Who should be the head for the coalition?
Tawla Gongo.
Tiawon Ganglo. Thank you very much this morning. Keep the calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Tell me, if there should be a coalition, who you want them to be the head? Hello?
Yeah, my name is Arthur.
Arthur, you call from where?
I call from Ominga Bells.
Let's hear you, Arthur. Go ahead.
My very concern is Chawan Gonglo. You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just Chawan Gonglo.
Gonglo, right?
Yeah, Chawan Gonglo. Because the history of Liberia, you do something better for.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, let's take few calls and then we bring on Tuzon. Tuzon, you're Nina on the screen today. What happened, my man? I see your knee on the screen. What happened? Keep the calls coming. If there should be a coalition today, political party, opposition political party coming together to say, yeah, you have form a very strong coalition. And CDC is not part of that particular coalition. Then you got Tiawon Gonglo, you got Musa Hassan Bedete, you got Alexander Benedict Cummings, and Clarence Monuba. Among these 4 people, who do you think should head the coalition? Similar coalition that were formed sometimes back with Unity Party, you know, and other people where we had Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings serving as the coalition chairperson or so. Now, if there should be a coalition today, among the 4 people, y'all tell us, who do you want to head the coalition to go to 2029? Yes, keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. And let's hear you this morning. Tuesday morning, yo. How you coming on?
Yeah, I'm good to see you.
Okay. All right. Ali, and I hear the voice. Good morning, caller. Your name?
Good morning, CEO. My name is Joe De Sosa.
Joe who?
Joe De Sosa.
Okay. Where you call from?
And I call from Doe Community, Moravia.
Welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
So if I were to choose who should head the coalition, I would choose Tiawon Gonglo.
Tiawon Gonglo.
Yeah, and Benedict Cummings.
Who should be the head?
Tiawon
Gonglo. Yeah. All right, thank you. Keep your calls coming. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you clearly. So while we await your calls, okay, this person is here. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Your name? Where you calling from?
My name is John, but I'm calling from Mount Barkley.
You call from Mount Barkley, but you're too low.
Hello, you getting me now?
Far away, I get in now. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Musa Belete.
Huh?
Musa Belete.
Musa Belete and who? And Benedict Cummings. Who should be the head?
Musa.
Huh?
Musa Belete.
Musa Belete. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's move on. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. This person. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on here? There are some of you who calling and holding the lines and you're not talking. You don't do that, yeah? Yeah, when you keep doing it, we'll block your line. And when we're having other programs and you want to contribute, then you will not have the time to contribute because your lines will be blocked. Definitely, we can do that. Keep your calls coming to 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Good morning. Okay. Let's see. Who is this? Good morning.
Good morning.
Who?
Bidare calling from Nigutan.
You say your name?
Bidare, I'm calling from Nigutan.
My man, that need and not need. Why you call Bidare?
Bidare James.
My man, call your correct name. What your full name?
Bidare James.
You're not ready to talk, eh? You play phone here. Tell you have a phone. Can't talk about your name. Beat that G. Something wrong with you? Eh? When you have a phone, we hear this morning for a very important for us to wake up. We get on the radio and ready to talk. We don't want irresponsible people to get on the platform. I'm begging you. You get on the platform, you come here for very important thing. Because decisions you are making today might affect the whole country tomorrow. So you don't find people sitting here, you feel that we just can't play phone. You understand it? I mean, warn you very carefully. I beg you. I'm warning you and I'm careful in warning you to understand your code. 081 14 35 04 07 76 105 105. You know, while we wait for your call, you know what the coalition is important? I was listening to General. The coalition is very important. You remember when the people had a coalition? The CCP, when they had that CCP? That CCP produced real representative and senator in ours. You could find ABC moving around with strength, making sure that whoever that are part of that CPP, you make sure you enter that race, you will win no matter what happens. Because the force were from every side. Everyone. They all decided, okay, yeah, you from UP, you from the other party, you from ALP, you from ANC. You know what? The whole CPP will only carry one person. So UPO, they want, yeah, decide who we carry. They say, okay, yeah, we carry Darius. Darius came on that particular senatorial thing and won it from the background of the CPP. If he had only gone there on the Liberty Party team, I'm lying to you, Darius wouldn't have become qualified for me, senator today. So the coalition is always strong. The coalition is a way in which enable politicians to come together despite you got diverse views, despite you have different kind of thought, but everyone moving to just one goal, how the country will move forward. But then the kind of strategies that you will be using for the country to move forward, that's what matters. So if all of these people put one head together and say, look, let's move the country forward. Let's take this person in. They take you in. So CPP became a very formidable force against the CDC. Now a lot of people know about that. A real formidable force against the CDC. So that was not small thing. It was not easy. When CPP moving, I remember sometimes back when the chairman decided to take a tour in the southeast, you could feel the weight. You could see that, look, there was some kind of unity somewhere. So it's important. We don't know. For me, I don't know as to whether CDC will agree to join any coalition for which the date before came on with NPP and came on with LP. I think was that how they call the main party?
Alex
Alex
Salopati.
Taylor's party. The LPDP, right? They all came together and had that kind of formidable force, and it wasn't easy. They did it. So it's important to have a coalition. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name? Where you calling from?
I'm at this thing calling for Bajapade District 13.
Just amplify your voice more, yeah?
Yeah, sir. I'm at Dixon calling from Bajapade District 13.
I'm at Dixon call from Battery Factory. Thank you. Welcome. If there should be a coalition today, you have Alexander Cummings, you have Tiawan Gonglo, you have Musa Ability, and you have Clarence Moniba. Who do you think should be the head of the coalition?
You know this guy?
Again?
Yeah, I'm not support Alexander Cummings.
Alexander Cummings.
Yeah,
thank you.
Have for this country. Even when a man try to explain, you can understand the feeling.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, so let's take a few calls and then get back to General. And General will know exactly where to punch in and how he will punch it in. Yeah, our man is sending back probably maybe to take calls from that side too anyway. Put your calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you this morning if you want to be a part of this broadcast. We put you through, we hear what you're going to say. Tell us your views. It might help this country move forward or probably in the right trajectory. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, CEO. It's Shaka Babi, ZWEDRU again. I call
Lady
you
from ZWEDRU, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, CEO, please, I don't know if you can bring her up to speed. Are you saying that CDC will be part of that particular coalition or not? Because
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said if there should be a coalition and CDC is not part of that coalition.
You know, because for me, you know, I'm looking at the coalition to be different. I know what a unity party will be different, CDC will be different, then they will have their coalition. So that's why I want to, general, you to bring her up to speed. But for me, I think Alexander Comey will be right, you know, for that. And then Musa PDT be second, will be all right like that.
All right, thank you.
I don't know what, yeah, that's my concern.
Thank you very much this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you. The people had a coalition, but at the end of the day, what happened? Unity Party went on by itself. So I mean, the coalition when you people come together and you're going group, you can easily make it. Very easy. You can make it. So coalition is very important. Very important. Anyway, yeah. So we'll take one more call and give it to Tuzon CC. Numbers to put the calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. But let's hear you this morning. Let's discuss issues that bring development to Liberia. As you all know, this is our home. This is where we can be deported at all from. We will stay here. If we do anything wrong, the law will take a course and we will go to jail right here in our own country. They can't take you from this country and send you different place. And that's what makes this place our home. That's what makes it very different. And that's why we love our country. Let's be patriotic. Let's push the agenda for development. And let's be careful in discussing our country matter. Susan, I'm sure you may have calls there. So let me turn it over to you. And then finally, you can give over to the general. Thank you, my man. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, if you want to start this lovely Sunday morning, today marks the 3rd day of May 2026. So, if you want to be part of the platform, for a better Liberia, so number to call is 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959 is the number to call and be part of the platform this lovely Sunday morning. So, General, whilst waiting for call, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. And those of you listening to us in Sano, I don't hear nobody from Sano County. Yesterday, they were on the phone.
Yeah.
But today, I think they are relaxing. Today is Sunday.
And today is the first Sunday also.
Yeah, today is first Sunday. You know what I love? Like Tuesday when I was in Liberia, Sunday I see all the churches filled.
Yeah.
But what I then I can be surprised after church in the evening, all the
all the clubs there, yeah.
All the clubs are filled. On Saturday, they don't do too much because they got to go to church.
Yeah.
Friday, they do a lot. Saturday, no, they slow down. Sunday evening,
yeah.
I don't know whether the devil and God is operating because just how the church will be filled on Sunday morning, in the evening by 4 o'clock, you go to all the entertainment places is jam-packed.
Yeah.
Let God just help us.
Amen.
But you're mad that we're talking politics. Yes. You see, that is the country we live in.
Yeah,
I respect you guys. This is the show where you have the opportunity to speak. I tell you, if you want to come on, you're free. You can walk into Top FM and say, listen, I want to be on the show on the Independent Minds. They will allow you. We want to hear from you from Sano. The question here is that You see, we had a CPP before.
Yeah.
And when the CPP were in charge, everybody was afraid of the CPP. The CPP brought good senators, brought people to power. That's how Darius Dillon, Yobli Kanga, a lot of them won. But when they won the seats, then they showed their true colors. Then UP broke away. ALP broke away. They started supporting UP. And what happened today? They are all sitting on the fence and UP is in charge. That is why I'm telling you, CDC is not part of it, because just what UP did, it's possible that CDC will do it, because they will reach to a place where they say, oh, we got the numbers, then they back off, then you get a crack. So we're not worried about CDC. If CDC want to go on their own, which they we hear some people saying, oh, we got the numbers. Y'all don't have the numbers, but y'all don't have the leaders. Y'all don't have the leaders that can change this country. Y'all don't have the leaders, because we gave you guys the opportunity before. We gave UP themselves don't have the leaders. That is why this is what they do. They want you to stop talking. Then 1 year to election, then they will come in and start doing the talking, and then they confuse you. Then when they go to the second round, you got no choice. You have no choice. You have to choose one of them, because they're in the second round. But this time around, there will be a coalition, but let everybody do the talking. Some people say they want Musa Belete to head the coalition. Some people say they want Tiawan Gonglo to head the coalition. Some people want Ellis Cummings to head the coalition. If you ask me, I want for Ellis Cummings to head the coalition, because based on their records and their agenda. Who's speaking on Liberian problem? Alexander Cummings. I've listened to every candidate in Liberia. Only one candidate who has a vision for Liberia and how it should be done. He's not angry. He's not desperate, but he's desperate for the change. He's desperate for jobs. He's desperate for when I say desperate jobs, he's desperate for Liberia to get jobs. That is what we're talking about. He speak on the economy. He said, this is what we can do as a nation. All the other people, some people want to come in because when you ask me, Tiawan Gonglo, he's a good guy. He's a good man. But on somebody say, I will vote for Tiawan because Tiawan know the history of Liberia. That's his own view. Because I know the history of Liberia, that make me to be a good, that mean I will be a good leader. Or because I'm a poor man lawyer, so that means I'll be a good lawyer, I'll be a good leader. Or because I got money and I gave people money and I use my money, that makes me a good president. You need to ask them, how will you change this system? How will you create jobs? Let them tell you what they will do when they're in charge. Let them put themselves on record. Not to come and promise them later on they don't. And someone said, I like Mr. Cummings because when he's speaking, you can understand it and you can feel it. That what he's talking about is true. It's the future of Liberia. You got Clarence Moniba when he's speaking. You got Simeon Fremont when they're speaking. They talk on the economy, how to create jobs. But we try to hold these people different and hold the other corrupt people different. We believe in Liberia, you must be a poor man to win, to be president or to be in charge. If we ask people, why are you voting for these people? They will never give you a particular reason. Or they will tell you, oh, but Musa Belete using his money to develop. No. The money he used to develop, it still cannot go around the country. He can use it in his district, in a small little place. It still cannot go all over the country. Tiawan Gonglo can be a poor man lawyer. He still cannot help all the people who need lawyers. Because the other day he refused to help Prophet Keys. He said Prophet Keys that can cost, God, Prophet Keys cost him too. So you see, something that you elect is something I will not like. I don't know Mr. Cummings from nowhere. He's not my friend. I never knew him, but I want to look at his agenda. If I were going on friendship basis, then I'll go to George Weah. But when I'm looking at his agenda, that his agenda for Liberia is the perfect one. Ellis Cummings changed the way politics is done in Liberia. I see some people putting an agenda. I saw Tiawan Gonglo got 10. And, we make things long, we make it short. But who's speaking? Who telling us what is what? That is why we're giving you the opportunity to say, listen, if there's a coalition today, who you think should head the coalition? It's on social media. Mr. Cummings is dominating. Musa Belete is a good man. But you hear some people say, oh, the men are Mandingo men. For what? Mandingo people has the right to vote. Or Muslim man has the right to vote. Or Muslim man has the right to be president of Liberia. Or Mandingo man has the right to be president of Liberia. They are all citizens. But we won't pick and choose who should be. Oh, when a Bassa man can be, or crewman, or people, or Nima man, or Lofe. For what? No. No. They are all Liberians and they should be part of it. It is their right to run. It is a privilege to serve. But you do not vote for someone because you piss off with the next person. Because you mad at me, so you bring anybody. No, you don't do that. That's why you see some people lost election. People remove Yeke Koluba because they mad at Yeke. He can cost the president. That's what they remove him for. The other time in the house, this boy from District 8, during we had time, what is his name? Akaros Gray. He walked to Yeke. Tomorrow, if you cost the president, we will beat you. Angry. Everybody angry. You cannot be angry when it comes to politics. You can say whatever you want to say. Some people say they want Musa Belete. Some people say they want Tiawon Gongro. That they believe that's their right. It is your right to say it. But me saying it, it means that the person going to win. I just one vote. It's just one vote. I can go to Liberia and vote 20 times. My one vote cannot make nobody. But collectively, it can. So Liberians, the CPP that we founded, it was broken down by Bernard Ure, the UP, and the Liberty Party. They broke it down because of selfishness. It was broken down because of selfishness, and they told us try to disgrace one man because of his ability, his experience. These were the same people I remember when Ellis Cummings was turning over. The speech that Bernard Ure gave, he have never seen a leader so calm. Even when you go after him, he's very calm. Alex Cummings. Darius didn't read the profile of Alex Cummings. Everybody were clapping, praising Mr. Cummings to be a good. That's when we saw the CPP. So you're telling me now, let me be honest here. Everybody participated in the CPP. Bernard Ure was there. Mr. Cummings took over, organized the offices in all the counties. When CPP speaking, everybody afraid. CDC was so afraid. CDC dominated the 2020 election. They removed Cummings. CPP were too strong. When Cummings' time was over, when he turned it over to Yombli Kanga, the disaster started. It started right there. They started undermining. She kept it one place and never moved forward. Then President Bouaka came in and destroyed it finally. Finally destroy it and walk away. So tell me, you see leadership? When they tell you say leadership start from your house or your community, that is right there. So tell me, amongst all the leaders that headed the CPP, who was the best? Alexander Cummings was the best. Because it was under the Alexander Cummings leadership that CPP was recognized around Liberia. That under Alexander Cummings' leadership, we have more senators and representatives. It was under Alexander Cummings' leadership that CPP opened offices in all the counties. But when Yombli took over, that's where they started the undermining and they destroyed it, because if it's not them, it can be any other person. That mentality, selfishness. Who is Ellis Cummings? That the first thing that came from Bernard Ure mouth. Let me just tell you the truth now. Let me preach on that sermon today. It came from Alexander and from Ure mouth. Who is Ellis Cummings? Who left this country? The last time I saw him at 25 years. Because he afraid of Alex Cummings. He's scared of Alex Cummings. He and Alex Cummings can't stand face to face. He's scared. So we'll go beyond somebody that we understand. And what they are today, they turn to be a bag ball. Today, they think they were fighting for They are the loser. Where is the unit, the Bernard unit today? He's just an ordinary person going from place to place. Where's the Liberty Party today that helped destroy all these things? What they're doing now, they're begging for jobs. They're in the UP government. And the UP government pushing them around, giving them peanuts, treating them like big buka. They destroy the CPP because they couldn't even match the leadership ability of Alex Cummings. They couldn't match it. Liberian people, y'all saw it now. They destroy the CPP. So now they say when snake bites you, you'll be very careful. When you see war up, you won't run away. So we're not just going to jump beyond CDC and say CDC in a coalition, because CDC will come out and say, I got the numbers, I don't have to join the coalition. So we're talking about coalition, organizing a coalition, because CDC don't have that ability, that leadership ability. Who can represent the CDC? So in the CPP, in the new coalition, I gave you names. The best to head it is Alex Cummings. It's Alex Cummings. And I listened to a young man said, not because we want coalition, that means anybody can just get there because they were not president before. But we got to be very careful. But I will carry Alex Cummings. That's what he said. Some people say Musa Belite should carry Alex Cummings. Some people say Tewon Gonglu should carry Alex Cummings. To show that Alex Cummings' name is surfacing in every place. If we do a poll between a big party and a small party, Alex Cummings can't tear. If we do it again, Alex Cummings is leading in this thing I'm doing here. Leading from the social media all over. We need a better candidate that know how to create jobs. He's not a politician. He's just been a politician for 10 years but he's a technocrat. He's understanding. So let us, like Dolo from Grand Judah said, Alex Cummings should take his money and go around Liberia and open businesses. Musa Belite doing it. You know, it's sad for us. I know Mr. Cummings is not George Weah, he's not Mr. Weah and JMB, he's not Musa Belite. But you know, when somebody take 40 years and they work so hard, and they try to take some of the money and spend it in certain area, we say, no, take all that money that you work for 40 years, can't spend it on us because you want to win. That's why corruption is already, that's why corruption is all over the place. It's not an investment. But you got to spend money. In places like Liberia, you got to spend the money. I agree. You spend the money if you want to change. But no matter, Mr. Cummings can go right now and open a sugar company go back to Maryland, open a sugar company. Will that sugar company expand all over the country? No. It will be enough for the people in Maryland or Sano or somewhere around there. But suppose that's a business you want to do. Because you got to get into business that you think you can control now. You're not just going to open some kind of business because you want for the people to work and you can't control the business. Then you be the loser. So you got to open some people and say, I want to open restaurant because they're good at restaurant. You can't jump up and say, I want start planting rice. And you got no idea. You don't have passion, because you must have passion for something before you do it. They tell me, why you want them to do it? Why you want me to open a radio station if I know you're not going to make money? Maybe I just want for the message to go that I should come and open big factory. But another kind of job, another kind of business I want open. So I want open mechanic shop. If I open a mechanic shop, how many person that mechanic shop will serve? So Liberia, to me, I just believe that we're greedy. We love free things. That is why the people taking advantage. Because you want free bag of rice, you want free $5 to go vote. I should pay you to go vote. I should pay you, call you, give you money and go vote. Then you align the people to truck you from one place to another place. Get a cows. Get a, you are some goose. goods and services. They put you in a truck. They take you from Nima. They carry you straight to Cape Man. They take you from Cape Man straight to Nima, from Nima to Maryland, just so you vote for them. By the time you vote for them, they say, thank you, I finished paying you already. And the people that do these things, they are smart people. They are the one telling us who to vote for. And then when you tell them, say, my man, your decision ain't correct. Eh? They don't mess. I will vote for Tewan because Tewan know the history of Liberia. That's his choice. I will vote for Benete because Benete taking his money and building bridges. He built a bridge in your yard. No, he ain't build a bridge in your yard. But because you heard him build a bridge in Saclipie, the place he living in. Yes, that his district. Because you heard him building, he built a bridge in Saclipie. So that means you think you build a bridge in your area. That's not true. No one politician personally can develop a nation. I've never done it before. You can do it in your clothes. You can do something. You can do some humanitarian work. Now, Mr. Cummings chose to be a humanitarian. Mr. Cummings chose to use his money to help people to go to school. He used his money to help organization grow. That's what he want to do. But still, he can't help everybody. Sometimes in a year time, he will pay about 20% school fees. He can't still help everybody. He can't. The other day, he gave scholarship to people. It still will not help you because he said, okay, let a scholarship. When you pass the test, you get a scholarship. Nobody from ANC go there. Mr. Cummings Foundation can help other people, but it still cannot help the whole country. But when you're president of Liberia, you have the power. You make sure the government do everything that it's supposed to do because the money is there. That's your money. That is why we're looking for a good leader that will put Liberia first, Liberian first. That Liberians should have jobs. Liberians should be able to take pay at least to $400 a month. Even if you sweeper, because things are hard. It can never be the same. You can't be paying sweeper $50 by this time in Liberia. We got money. The person cleaning up every day, but you pay them $50. But the house they live in, they got to pay $100, $150, or $75. But you won't pay that sweeper $50. No. Then when you pay good money, living wage, everybody will know the area. Everybody will know the area. Then we start to dignify jobs. In Liberia, when they say you mechanic man, they respect you. They say you dirty man. That's why everybody want office boy job because when an office boy wear necktie, they are all a minister too. Why? Liberians. Because our leaders are not teaching us. We ourselves not disciplined. You want a man to come to work 8 o'clock, but you the leader, you coming to work 10 o'clock. The next day I will be coming to work 9 o'clock too. But you the leader must set example. In Liberia, our president are so lazy. Yes, I will say it. They work from the house. Madam Sedi lived in her place for 12 years when she was president. The government of Liberia paid for that place, fixed that place. Today, that place is well fixed. Mr. Bwaka lived in his house for 12 years, and government paid him for living in his house. Because you know what? Government's going to get him place. Now he's president. The government is paying him again to live in his house and got to fix the house and extend the house and make it look good. President, we are the same thing. Government pay him and they fix that place up to standard. President, we have fixed the mansion, certain part of the mansion, and we started lying at the whole mansion. No, certain part of the mansion, at least they can go to work to the mansion. That one, President, I will give it to CDC. Because every year they have budget in that place for executive mansion. Now, President Bwaka or the UP government is supposed to take it to the next level. But guess what? President Bwaka worked from home. They fixed a place where he would sit and work from home. And after he leave office, it's for him. Don't you think it's wrong, my people, that the executive mansion is for the president to live and work? But for the past 20 years, Nobody have lived in executive mansion. Everybody live into the personal houses. You don't have that opportunity. But when one good citizen, when Musa Bilete driving his Range Rover or driving his big car, look at him. He driving car. He know how he posts. When Mr. Cummings sit down in his Ferrari, they say, look at him. But your official right in front of you driving Mercedes Benz, driving car that costs $200,000 right in your nose. You don't talk. Look at all the representatives. Look at all the directors they in. The latest 2026 cars that government buy for them. But if an ordinary citizen take money and buy a little nice car, you vest. Look at Ernest Cummings. He love car business. He driving a Ferrari. Why are people suffering? What? This is how low we are. And the people that make this statement, they're not you. That they say educated fools that we got around that say, oh, they gotta do this. If you drive your Jaguar, what I gotta do with your Jaguar? Suppose you work for your Jaguar. But that in our own face, our lawmaker driving the best cars, we can talk. The president driving a bulletproof. When he was vice president or he was an ordinary citizen, he never drove it. President, we had never had an Austin Martin in his entire life. All the time he played football. But today he got an Austin Martin parking in a yard. He never bought a Polaris. They wanted a 3-tire motorbike. He never bought it until he became president. But he got it in a yard. So tell me, we know the history. But he's president, you go to his guy, he got plenty of cars. But you're worried about Ernest Cummings driving a Ferrari. Do you know how long it took him to buy a Ferrari? It took him years upon years. 40 years he worked for. 40 years that man worked and doing business. But you say the small one he doing not enough. When he went to Nima County and did his school, he go to that places, pay WIC fee, he do that one, it not enough. He must take the money and give it to you. Like what Dodos can be saying all the time. And that is not fair. Yeah. Today, when official pay WIC fee for the young girl, then that a girlfriend. That a girlfriend. But when Mr. Cummings paid WIC fee in 2016, 2017, it was fine, it was okay. Then he paid for tutoring, it was okay. But when President Weah said I will pay and they use the government money and pay, you say, yes, President Weah pay. We are saying not fair. I was saying cause our own problem. I'm talking now go above the time. If anybody want to call, you can call. I know Eric today is first time I said come and get to go to church. But you let pray hard to God. You let tell God, let God forgive our country. Liberia, we have done a lot. That is why, look, that the faithful few that praying for Liberia, that you see Liberia like this. Because of that, long time God finished with us. That the few people who pray for Liberia that make Liberia to still be standing today. Because some of our pastors, we give on them already. They're looking for a job. There is no market friend saying Liberia again.
Sure.
All our pastors then, they work in the government. They have president, we have brought plenty. When he left, they fired them. Mr. Bwakana bring plenty. I think Madam Selim was easy with it. But imagine you got a Bishop Winger, he had a stake. He took a stake, he gave it to John Weah. John Weah, the pastor today. Kalando, the pastor. All of them pastor. Born naked, the pastor. When they not do all the bad things, they say they are pastors. You get it? They will be preaching today. They will never preach against the government because they won't eat. They would never criticize the government because they won't eat. They won't want to go see the president. The president, oh, I don't want to criticize me. What? We're making fun out of our people. They went and baptized Thomas Fowler. We saw them giving them the money. Then they baptized the man. They said, let lay hands on the man. Your hands clean before you want to lay on somebody. Hey, our pastor there, you're set destroying also. Those days, the late President Doe did everything to get Peter Amos George money, job. He said no. And Doe used to go to the church. That's why Doe respected that man. Doe used to go to Providence Baptist Church. And that guy would preach. President Doe, he said that he would preach against the government. President Doe tried to get that man job. That man refused it. Michael Francis. But today, all our prosperity pastors, all of them, we must so see, and they don't want to wear the big watches that they can tear the town on. They driving the big cars. I will tell you, you're lucky or not. You can pray for me. I pray for myself. We know God for ourselves, but we pretend too much. That's why the people making fun, because they had the government will not make fun on the pastor because they know the pastor can beg. The pastor will go to the office every day to see vision for somebody. Just so the lawmaker, the senator will give them money. So you see, the problem not one place. Oh, the problem is not one place. They ain't eating the church money. They sleeping with the girls. They doing their own thing. Government official, the same thing. Before they get a job, they must sleep with them. They get qualified, they must sleep with them. Eh? We saw a speaker. The woman videotaped the speaker. He tried to rape the woman because he owed the woman. We saw it, and I know what they say. You did anything, nobody do nothing to him. But you can't call about now. Boop, you remove it. You spend all that money just to remove it. Eh. They all remove American too. They want, you know, they think you're doing, you think you're happy. The international community looking at us, they know we're not serious. We travel. Our president just came, went to California. They say California signed $200 million for agriculture. Who told you that? That true? You believe it? You know why we don't believe these things? Because they've been telling us things that never happen. That's all. If you tell me every day, you say, my man, I finished building a horse, I go down and see no horse. So when you come by and say you build a horse, I don't believe it. Because the promises. Why, like, bro? Look, we must do things for ourselves now. We need to start baking. You look at the other countries around us. We can control our own diamond. We can control our own gold. We can control our own iron ore. But we just begging. The citizen can beg. The government can beg. Whole day they going around. How you set a budget and then you put begging in the budget? You won't get married. You say your wedding at 50,000 for your wedding, but you got only $5,000, but you set up a $50,000 wedding. Then you start checking all your friends. When Peter gave me $5, when another person gave me this, then I will put it together. When John Bryan gave to you now, then your wedding are correct. Is that how we set our budget? When we set our budget, we're talking about the one the international community will give us. We're talking about the other one when the person gave us this, when they gave us that. That is smart people guy in our country. They think about carrying the budget to $1.2 billion. That big news. But you don't plan it to do it. You don't plan to do it. Eh? What time is it, Tuzo?
We got 18 minutes upside hour 12.
Okay. So we almost, I think we have passed the time, man.
Yeah.
So guys, and 5 persons said that Musa Belete should head it. And I will applaud Musa Belete. He 4 persons said, because the call is so slow, you know, everybody in church. 4 persons said Mr. Cummings should head the coalition. And 3 persons said Mr. Tiawon Gonglo. But guess what? The strange thing into this, some people say Musa should carry Alex Cummings. Some people say Tiawon Gonglo should carry Alex Cummings. You see the difference? So the three that call for Tiawon, they say Tiawon should carry Alex Cummings. No, 2 say Tiawon should carry Alex Cummings. Then all the people that call for Belete, they say Belete must carry Alex Cummings. All the people that call for Belete. The people that call for Mr. Cummings, 2 persons said Mr. Cummings should carry Belete. Then 1 person said Mr. Cummings should carry Tiawon Gonglo. So you see, Alex Cummings' name is all in a place. So average wise, if you put it there, you're telling us that the best person to defeat Mr. Bwaka is Alexander Cummings. The last 2 polls that we did, Joseph Bwaka and George Weah, The margin was very close. It was 4 points different. It was 5 points different. It was 3 points different. But when I asked the question about Ellis Cummings and Joseph Boakai, it was 10 to 15 points different between them. Ellis Cummings defeated Mr. Boakai in all the polls. Sedition said, I will vote for Ellis Cummings. It's easier for Sedition to vote for Ellis Cummings than UP members to vote for Ellis Cummings. Oh, I'll be honest with y'all. It's easier for opposition to vote for Ellis Cummings in the race against Mr. Boakai one-on-one than even if Mr. Boakai is not in the race. If Mr. Boakai is not in the race, for UP to vote for Ellis Cummings, it will be a little difficult because UP, the corruption, they're too intelligent in it. They are the two-way party of our time. Oh, yes. If Leeward then they want to dissolve all the political parties, they want to remain in power. But it can't work that way. Liberian, they are about tear this time, none of that. Mr. Boakai want to run. We wish him the best. Although he said he's not going to run, but for the UP people, because he don't want allowed to then say he's not running. He'll just give him one term. He asked for one term in 2017. Then he asked for another one term again. So to show that politicians don't tell us the truth, that one said they're not running, I can't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Politics that's how it works. The man can run 15, 20 times. Don't get vexed because the man running. Don't get vexed. The man got the energy to run. He got the right to run. If Mr. Boakai want to run again, he can run. It's up to him. That's his own body. He the one feeding it the way he. And now guess what? Trust me, the man president, the man to get the best medication, best Medicare, medical care. We will spend any amount of money. If you take an ordinary citizen that dying today, and Mr. Boakai will take Mr. Boakai because Mr. Boakai is the president. The high work. If there is one cup of rice in the whole country, and Mr. Boakai will eat it. If there is no gas in our country, Mr. Boakai get gas. The same thing will tell Donald Trump here. The gas is going up every day, but Donald Trump get gas. The gas going up, Mr. Boakai don't know the price of gas. He don't even know the price of gas. So they enjoyed it. So all these things you're doing, some people say Mr. Boakai the best president, but how do you know a best president until you leave the office? Some people say Mr. Weah was the best president. Some people say Eric Johnson was the best president. You know, you get a man job, the man, if you say the man the best worker. That's not how it works. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You listen to the president's state of message in nation, the Sona, they were the same old duplicates. How they created jobs, they do the simple. Yesterday we were talking about jobs. Today they're lying to us about jobs. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful. Opposition, you got to do something about it. You got to do something. We need to put our best. If we cannot put our best this time, trust me, I don't think we'll go anywhere. I don't think so. So guys, go to church. Enjoy your day. Tuesday, you can go to church right here in the studio there. He can pray to God right there. I don't know what he was doing. He came out late today, but anyway.
Technical issues.
Yeah. And Grand G and D3, I hope y'all continue the good work. Continue to give the message to your people. And we appreciate everyone, every Liberian. It's the place that we can never be deported from. That is the land that God gave us. I love that country. Liberians are one of the best people you can find on earth. You know, there's an argument. We were in the car coming with my son, and we got this saying that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light. The light is way to the end. Why the light should go way to the end? Why the light can start from me so I can see? But that light that you see to the tunnel sometimes, a train light. That train are coming towards you in that tunnel. You be careful, it will hit you. So they said light to the end of the tunnel. They say, just do your best. There's a light at the. Why should go to the end of the tunnel? Why it can start before I enter the tunnel? Then you there going now, you in a dark place. You just say, oh yeah, I can see the light. When you go to that train coming towards you to bring you right back to where you're coming from. So we want to bring the light to the beginning part of that tunnel. The change is now. We got to change Liberia now. I'm saying, and I will not say that thing again, say the light is at the end of the tunnel. No. Because that tunnel, maybe that train, maybe that one big truck coming, I even know. That won't put it like that. So the change is now. Anything you want to do must do it now. Don't tell me it's at the end of the tunnel. So that only the corrupt people sort of see the light and enter the tunnel. But I can't see the light. I'm just be going to see the light. No, it's wrong. So Liberians, the change is now. If you cannot do it now, the children that we got there, the young children that graduating at the age of 12, their future world. Only in Liberian education has limit. They say the man a math teacher, he can't do no other job but just to teach. While other country or math professor or whatsoever, they're doing something, they are scientists, they're doing other things. But in Liberia, we know about AI, that's why they're fooling you up for AI. I can sit and read and do my AI thing, I ain't got to do nothing. I can make my music, that AI. But I just tell the AI, say, do this for me, and I put my own self there too. They're making it easy for us. While Liberia still thinking how gas go in the car. Our children stay in the street. Our children stay selling in the street. Today, Sunday, you on the boulevard there, and Single, you will see them in the street selling again. The only thing I see the post selling like brother Pankana in the street. Pankana. Tucson, they sell Pankana in the street too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because I saw ammo. I saw every little thing that they sell in the street. They make it easy. They sell a small gari, they smell sugar, and they sell peanuts together. They tie it together.
Yeah.
They say $1.50 or $1 for it. They put it together because you know peanuts, gari, and the sugar, you mix it, and the milk.
Yeah.
Then I see them putting milk in the popcorn. Oh, like bro, no, that's it. Not easy play. They selling the popcorn, but they put milk, then they give you spoon.
Yeah.
I tell you, that country, man, that country sweet. Then this time, in fact, I let it lapapido. The lapapido, they can cook the food in the morning. They don't cook the food in the night. They can cook the food. They see the, remember the station there, Ranita Market. When the woman finish cooking, then she can't also say, hey, Gerald, the food done. Oh. They say, okay, oh my, get your sister and I rest. Yeah, they will all eat it together. But the food will be nice. You will see boonie, you will see good food, but the only thing they play the food coming from, the only thing the place can be clean.
Yeah.
People like say, give me time for Paul. That what makes Liberia to be good. 150. How much they send the food at Tucson?
From 250 upwards.
No 150 again.
Yeah, no 150 again.
No more. Oh my people. So you see, no $150 Kobo from 250. So that means it's roughly about $1 and change. Stay cheap. For me, it's cheap for me. But it's not cheap for Tucson because Tucson can over $250 to eat that food.
Yeah.
You know? So, but they cook the food the same day. But guess what? If you take that food that woman cook and you carry it to another place with air condition, that food will be $10.
Yeah.
It will be $10. So you know what you paying for? You pay for the air condition, you pay for all the good services. That's how life goes. So it's based on yourself. You can sell yourself expensive if you want to, based on where you carry your business. Some people will buy the Tuka flare and take on all the good shit and wash it and starch it and take that shit and carry it to all the beauty minister there. The minister will pay $10, $20 for it. But when you go down one side yourself, you can buy that shit for 500 liberty. That's how it work with my people that life.
500 is plenty.
There. You can pay 400 for it, 300 for that shit. But that same shit, that woman will take all the Google ones, she carry to the dry clean, fix it good, and go to Capitol Building and carry to all the ministers there. They will pay $20. Or $25 for it. So that's how life goes. So sometimes there are people, the fingers are not the same. And Sheku, you there? You want to close up from your end? I'm already done. And for those of you, thanks for calling. Tomorrow we'll finalize the polls. And 5% say that they want Mr. Ability to head it. I must say I like Mr. Ability, but I'd rather Mr. Cummings heading the stuff. And with all the experience and the other things that are going on, And some people say Tier 1 Gonglo. Tier 1 Gonglo, not a bad man, but the fact is that. And another thing we want to discuss is about this election laws. The election laws, they say if you get 1 or 2%, you will not participate. It means that the individual will not participate. But if we're going by the law, Tier 1 Gonglo party will not participate in the election. And Clarence Moniba party will not participate. The only person in there that qualified to participate will be Musa Bilete and Alex Cummings. I know some people say, but Alex Cummings have 1%. No, you don't understand it. If your party don't win any seat, you will not be qualified. But CPP won 6 seats. So automatically they qualify, but CPP is dissolved. There's no CPP again. But ANC still got a percentage from the past. Liberty Party still got a percentage, so they qualify. Go to the 2014 election laws. That is the law. So, but if Tier 1 Gonglo leave his party, he can run anywhere as president. Clarence Moniba and Simeon Freeman can do the same thing. Not on the individual. It's not for individual because you can't stop a citizen from running. So some people say, oh, Mr. Cummings get under 2%, he can't run. When Mr. Cummings you're looking at, Tier 1 came under Mr. Cummings. Clarence Moniba under Mr. Cummings. Simon Freeman way down. So if Cummings get 1%, then imagine how the percentage for Tier 1 Gonglo. But Liberian people, you're Jan, I don't know. I don't understand why you do this. Why? I gotta use you. The people you know that the people you vote for, you know, popularity counts when it comes to election and all these things. So we'll talk about it and we'll tell you where to look. I think it's in Article 5 of the election laws that if your party does not win or sit and you do nothing, you're not 2%, 2 years will pass before your party participate in the election. That was the 2024 election. But whether they will pass, whether they will continue, no, we don't know. You, the citizen yourself, don't know. And another thing again, you say, if you go to the citizen and you can get 10,000 signatures, they can remove some of that law. It's not in our constitution. You can go and get 10,000 signatures. You can remove no lawmaker on that. It's not. I'm still checking it. Which part of the constitution? That one is in America. If you want to remove your representative, 10,000 signatures can move the representative. Can call for re-election. Can call for recall. But I saw some people had in mind. Educated people say, oh, we went in Yaka district and we were able to gather 10,000 signatures. If that one were in the book, long time would not move plenty of people. But it's not in the book, yeah. Don't let anybody fool you. I'm still looking. Which part of the Constitution say you need 10,000 signatures? No. The only thing that they say the lawmaker can remove the friend. If they look at you looking short, they can remove you. If they say for cause, that a cause, now they can give you some kind of cause, you know. So if they didn't like you, they will remove you. Now politics. They call it politics. Okay, guys, y'all have a good day. Today is first Sunday. Y'all get ready and go to church and enjoy yourself and tell your pastor hello, but listen to me. When you get the money, don't put it in church. If you can't feed yourself, you get only $5 on you. Only $5 you get, you just go feed your family. That the one that God bless you with. God tell you, say you will take that $5 and get to the church and you get food to eat. But also when you're working for the church, it's the same old thing. Because they're not paying you. You go and sweep the church every day. You face the program. But don't take your last money because the pastor say you must give it. Then you see the pastor in one nice car. The pastor get BB watches on the hand. Then they tell you must take the last $5 that somebody bless you with. Because God used that person to bless you. Eh? God said you should give, but it should come from you. Don't give it, then you vex. It should come from your heart. If you want to give, you'll be a cheerful giver. That's what we're saying. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. And let God bless our country, bless our leaders that will do the right thing for our people. Bye for now.
Okay.
From the soil of Liberia, a dream was born. Through struggle and hard work, a leader was formed. a son of the land, with a vision so clear to build a new future for all people here. No tribe, no party, no lines to divide. For Liberia's progress, we stand side by side. Our next coming, hope for Liberia. A voice for the people, a leader sincere. Together we rise, together we stand. Building tomorrow across our land. For the farmer, the teacher, the youth with a dream. For mothers and fathers striving to be seen. Jobs, education, and opportunity. A nation united in dignity. From Lofa to Maryland, Nimba to Grand Crew, the people are rising with the hope that is true. Alex Cummings, hope for Liberia, a brighter tomorrow is drawing near. Hand in hand, we will move ahead. A stronger Liberia is what lies ahead.